Here's an experiment you've already run. A task lands on your desk, 2 hours of real work. The deadline is Friday. How long does it take? Friday. Same task. Deadline tomorrow? Done tomorrow. The work didn't change. The container did. There's a law for that. And it started as a joke. It's called Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. Give a task a week, and it becomes a week of work. And here's the twist most people miss. The law also runs in reverse. And that reverse gear is where the danger hides. I'll show you. 1955. A naval historian named Cyril Northcote Parkinson publishes an essay in The Economist. It's satire. He's mocking the British Navy. Between 1914 and 1928, the number of capital ships fell by 2/3. The sailors, down by 1/3. But the Admiralty officials running it all? Up 78%. Fewer ships, more administrators. Parkinson found the bureaucracy growing 5 to 6% a year, no matter how much actual work there was. He wrote it as comedy. Managers around the world read it and recognized a documentary. So why does work behave like this? Because work isn't a solid. It's a gas. It expands to fill whatever container you give it. Two engines drive the expansion. First, scope creep. Give a report 3 spare days, and it grows an appendix, a redesign, a 4th proofread. Second, the deadline is an anchor. Your brain doesn't plan the task. It plans the container. And Parkinson added a 3rd engine for organizations. Officials multiply subordinates, who then create work for each other. The gas fills the building. Once you see the gas, you can't unsee it. Meetings schedule 60 minutes, and the conversation, magically, needs 60 minutes. Psychology students were asked when they'd finish their thesis projects. They predicted 34 days. Reality? 55. The Sydney Opera House was budgeted at $7 million to open in 1963. It opened in 1973 at $102 million. And in a famous MIT experiment, students bound by evenly spaced external deadlines beat every group that set deadlines for themselves. Your inbox, your renovation, your tax return, same gas, different container. Now, the catch. Parkinson wrote satire, not physics. And the pop version, just crush every deadline in half, it will hurt you. Because work is a gas, but it is not infinitely compressible. Squeeze a task below its real size and you don't get efficiency. You get corner cutting, errors, and rework. There's a floor. Some work simply takes the time it takes. And chronic crunch doesn't make teams faster. It makes them sloppier. Pressure improves performance only up to a point. Then it collapses. Parkinson's law is a law about slack, not a license for crunch. The skill isn't shrinking every container. It's sizing the container to the work. So run the experiment yourself tomorrow. Take one task you'd normally give a full day, and give it half. Put a hard stop on every meeting, and borrow the MIT result. Make one deadline external. Tell a colleague exactly when they'll have it. That's it. But before you go copy the habits of every productivity winner you see, there's a World War II bomber covered in bullet holes that you need to meet, because the winners you're studying are hiding the most important data. That's survivorship bias. Next law.